Stop doing that behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Some people may get, because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing.
Bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property.
Ice Cube has made serious claims about Floyd Mayweather being involved in a $42 million scam. On Joe Rogan's podcast, he criticized Floyd for shifting from Pretty Boy Floyd, a skilled technical fighter, to Money Mayweather, someone more focused on making cash than building a legacy. Ice Cube said Mayweather now leans on exhibition fights and shady business deals to fund his lifestyle. Rogan added that Floyd keeps fighting mainly to support his expensive habits, not to prove anything in the ring.
Who knows?
Well, it's interesting when fighters figure out ways to do that too, like what Floyd is doing. What Floyd is doing is so interesting. He retires from fighting and he says, I'll just start boxing people who have no chance.
Hey, why not? You know? I mean, exhibition. Like, we saw that in, what was Rocky 3 or something?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's like, he started doing exhibitions with Hulk Hogan and, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And got caught. I mean, he got hurt, like, you know, dealing with that. So, I mean, I think people want to see Floyd fight. You know, some people want to see him lose.
Broke his hands a lot. So when he was younger, they called him Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah.
And then he changed his name to Money. And when he changed his name to Money, he turns heel.
Yeah.
He became like this guy and everybody wanted to see him get beat.
Yeah.
And he's the most unhittable guy in the history of the sport.
Yes, sir.
He's right up there with Pernell Whitaker. Like, those are the two guys that I say are like the most elusive guys in modern, not, you know, past Willie Pep, in modern era. Pernell Whitaker and Floyd. Floyd's even more impressive because he stands right in front of guys.
He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him.
Right in front of you.
And you can't get a good one on him.
You can't get shit on him.
It's one of the most amazing skill sets. He's like a you know, one of those like Minnesota Fats kind of pool players that know all the trick shots and
Floyd Mayweather is known as one of the greatest boxers ever. Yet his constant show of extreme wealth has caused controversy. Recently, he claimed to own $42 million in real estate, a claim quickly proven false through public records. Fans and critics have slammed this as misleading and unnecessary. While his skill in the ring is unquestionable, many wonder why he feels the need to make such false statements, which hurt the credibility he earned from his boxing career.
Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry.
In 2021, boxer Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tyga reportedly hired a watch broker and made initial payments to buy luxury watches and jewelry from Miami jeweler Leonard Sulmanov. Over time, no further payments were made, prompting Sulmanov to file a federal lawsuit in August 2024. The case alleges violations including racketeering, fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft. Sulmanov claims Mayweather and Tyga owe nearly $4 million for items such as Audemars Piguet, Richard Mille, and Patek Philippe watches, along with diamond jewelry.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
Floyd Mayweather has made huge sums from his exhibition fights, particularly against well-known figures like Logan Paul. These matches may be less competitive, but are extremely profitable, bringing in millions of dollars. While the exact earnings aren't always confirmed, reports indicate they are very high. For instance, the Mayweather vs. Logan Paul fight reportedly earned about $50 million. The event's success came not just from the fight, but also from the massive audience and sponsorships.
You won't believe how much money Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul made to box each other. There was over 1 million pay-per-view buys, which means there's $50 million in revenue. And Floyd made $10 million just to show and half of the pay-per-view buys, which is $35 million. Meanwhile, Logan made $250,000 just to show and 10% of the pay-per-view buys, which is about $5 million. And that's not even to mention the sponsors. Floyd said that patches on his trunk cost $30 million to sponsor. Do you think Floyd is capping or no? He even came rocking an OnlyFans sponsorship. And Logan probably even made more in sponsorships than Floyd because he has a much larger platform. Walked into the ring with this Charizard Pokemon and now it's worth $1 million. He also made tons of other sponsorships with Atari and other crypto companies. Hit that follow button if you didn't know this.
Logan Paul, the YouTube personality and boxer, publicly said that Mayweather didn't pay him the $3 million promised after their exhibition fight. This claim raises questions about Mayweather's finances, implying that despite earning huge sums, he may have had trouble fulfilling contracts. Logan also threatened legal action, hinting at more potential financial conflicts.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, saying Floyd Money Mayweather, surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
Did you fight Floyd or something? Yeah. Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
what happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100 a month. So is that your only loss was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition. So there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great feeling.
The unpaid money to Logan Paul prompted him to threaten a lawsuit. His warning to take Mayweather to court highlights potential problems in the boxer's financial dealings. Even with his legendary boxing career, this situation suggests Mayweather may have a history of ignoring contractual obligations. Logan Paul's threat shows rising frustration over these unresolved payments and raises questions about Mayweather's financial reliability.
Or is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
short a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this one to court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a...
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So...
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
Mayweather's exhibition fights have attracted major sponsorships, including deals with cryptocurrency companies. These partnerships have been a big factor in boosting the event's revenue. However, his involvement with crypto has drawn criticism, as it appears he may not have fully understood the projects he was endorsing.
This is how you know investing in crypto is the cool thing to do right now. So Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just had their fight. Logan went 8 rounds. with the 50-0 Mayweather, but look at their shorts. So first of all, here is Logan's shorts that he wore. He had Blockfolio as a sponsor, which, you know, we all track our portfolios on Blockfolio, and he also had Superbid. Superbid is some kind of random coin that sponsored Logan, and their whole website right now is just about how they sponsored him. But let's take a look at Floyd's shorts. Floyd Mayweather was sponsored by Ethereum Max, which is just some random ass coin that paid Floyd to put them on his shorts. As you can see, it's one of those 0.00 shit coins. It's down 10% even after the promo. So I obviously don't recommend buying any of those coins. But you can see that Floyd and Logan were both sponsored by crypto companies, which is honestly pretty cool for an event this big.
Mayweather's ties to cryptocurrency companies have sparked concerns. Reports indicate he received large payments to promote these projects, but it later emerged that he might not have fully understood whether the crypto ventures were legitimate.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything about that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read, and, you know.
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And then you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
the promotion of cryptocurrencies by celebrities like Floyd Mayweather has raised serious concerns. These endorsements can make risky or fraudulent projects seem trustworthy, potentially putting followers' money at risk. With limited oversight, the public may be misled into thinking these cryptocurrencies are safe or legitimate. This trend shows the need for stricter rules to protect consumers and prevent celebrity endorsements from causing financial harm.
People executing these scams are like anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian's, David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box, do whatever you want.
The unchecked influence of celebrities in promoting risky cryptocurrency projects highlights the need for stricter rules in influencer marketing. Stars like Mayweather can easily sway public opinion, unintentionally giving credibility to fraudulent schemes. Despite ongoing controversies over his finances, Mayweather continues to boast about his record-breaking earnings in boxing. He often compares himself to other legends, claiming no boxer has made as much as he has. While his career earnings are impressive, these claims are increasingly clouded by recent financial disputes and questions about his money management.
Still waiting? Well, I think I'm separated now. You know, I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, you know, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
So is Gervonta Davis that guy?
So I want to get this right. Write this down. I just want to get this right. So I'm a kid that comes from poverty, comes from nothing. 7 of us in a 1-bedroom, mother on drugs. Dad career didn't go good. Dad ended up in prison. And I beat all odds and worked extremely hard to get it the legal way. And I'm proud to boast and brag about getting it the legal way.
Floyd Mayweather is famous for showing off his wealth, often posting photos and videos with huge amounts of cash. In one example, he carried $2.5 million in a backpack instead of keeping it in a bank. His flashy displays also appear at public events like award shows, where he has been seen presenting large sums of money, reinforcing his image as extremely rich. Boxer Shane Mosley has commented on Mayweather's finances, saying that Floyd's fear of losing isn't just in the ring but also with his money. Mosley suggests that Mayweather's constant need to show off wealth and earn big comes from a fear of losing his rich lifestyle. Prominent promoter Eddie Hearn also weighed in, noting that Floyd may be taking exhibition fights because he isn't earning as much as before.
I'm gonna tell you why I like Eddie. So one day somebody, because you know I don't have social media on my phone, so they showed me Eddie. Eddie was like, Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money, that's why he doing exhibitions. No, Eddie don't believe that now.
But Eddie will say some shit like that. Man.
Eddie will say some shit. But no, but one thing, don't worry about that. But me and Eddie got it clear. Didn't we, Eddie? One thing, me and my buddy got it clear. We said as long as it's 10 or 20. Anything less. Can't be less than 10. Because then we're struggling for money. I just showed Eddie some of the account. Eddie, hold on.
Imagine how much money Floyd Mayweather would have made if I was his promoter. You know what I'm saying? Two hungry fuckers for money.
Chael Sonnen, former MMA fighter and commentator, shared his view on Mayweather's money troubles. He believes that Floyd's financial issues are likely due to reckless spending, not a shortage of income from fights.